Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. My name is Aryan from CLC. In this lesson, we will learn on how to change a positive sentence into a negative sentence containing the various verb forms. A negative sentence is a sentence that states that something is false, something is incorrect, or something is not true. So in English, we create a negative sentence using the word not. A positive sentence is opposite to a negative sentence because positive sentence state things positively. So we can create a negative sentence containing various verb forms. We can also use negative sentence for informal speech or writing by using contractions or short forms. Examples: positive, in a negative, we say I'm not, so there is no contraction used. For example, sentence, I am not happy. If you want to say in a positive sentence, you say I am happy. But if you want to change into a negative sentence, we add the word not and it becomes I am not happy. We have is not for the negative, and isn't for the contraction or the short form. Example, she isn't listening. Next, we have are not or aren't. Example, they aren't coming next week. Was not or wasn't. For example, she wasn't beautiful. Were not or weren't in a short form. For example, we weren't told anything. Have not or haven't. I haven't finished my homework. Has not or hasn't. He hasn't received a reply. Next, we have will not, it becomes won't for the short form. Example, I won't tell anyone your secret. Next, we have can or cannot. In a short form, we say can't. For example, I can't understand you. Must not or mustn't. For example, you mustn't be late. Next, we have could not or couldn't. For example, I couldn't sleep. Should not or shouldn't for the short form. For example, you shouldn't watch a lot of TV. And last, we have would not or wouldn't for the contraction. Example, I wouldn't ask her. These are the examples of negative sentences. Because of the word not, the sentence changed to a false statement. So notice that the word not is placed after the various verb forms. As you can see in these example sentences, to make the sentence negative, it completely changed the meaning of the sentence. Now let's continue. So in negative sentences, first the forms will change. Do becomes do not or don't. Does becomes does not or doesn't. And did becomes did not or didn't. So first, let's begin with do not or don't. Don't is used with the subjects I, we, you, and they. And don't is placed between the subject and the verb. For example, I don't know how to drive. Okay, so in this sentence, our subject is I and our verb is no. So we add the word don't in between the subject and the verb. I don't know how to drive. Next, we have does not or doesn't. Doesn't is used with the subjects he, she, it. And doesn't is to be placed between the subject and the verb. So for example, she doesn't sing very well. Okay, in this example sentence, she doesn't sing very well. Our subject is she and our verb is sing. So we add the word doesn't between the subject and the verb. And lastly, we have did not or didn't. So in the past form, didn't stays the same for all the subjects, whether it is I, they, he, she, etc. For example, she didn't like it. So these are the examples of don't, doesn't, and didn't. Always remember, we put don't, doesn't, and didn't between the subject and the verb to make it a negative sentence. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now. See you.